do, 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 do. Yes, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do, 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 do. Why did I put music on? Fuck music. Feel like hearing music right now. Yo, what's up? What up? Bullish stacked imbalance right here. Let's see if we hold here. Psych level 25. We just almost fucking, we just edged weekly opening here. So let's see if able to sweep weekly opening here. Crazy morning, crazy morning, crazy, just complete upside right here. Complete upside. One and done, baby. Little 130 point banger. VWAP. Bro, this is New York high though, if you think about it, right? Like I fucking longed New York high here. Ha! Long it, boy. MJP was goody. Long that shit. Came back, retested London high and Asian high. VWAP held, and we're going higher. Told you guys, we're expanding. We are expanding because we were at fair value pre-market, and then now we are expanding New York session. We got out of this range after hitting up London high. Of course, we are going to expand, boys. Oh, previous month low. That's what I hate. I don't like about the um, what do you call it? My levels indicators that they don't do the monthly levels on the 1 minute, which is really dumb, bro. You gotta change these. Previous month low right there. Seller right here. Well, a bearish imbalance right there. Let's see if this holds 2,500. 2,500 has to hold for the buyers for them to stay in. Last known, last known. I'm not gonna go all the way back, but let's just keep it as like current order flow since I'm not even trading. How'd y'all do today, boys? How'd y'all do? See if it sweeps weekly opening. I am the first time here. That's what's up. This is my second time live streaming on YouTube. First time ever live streaming order flow? Or no, no, I live streamed it before. Parcel Futures. Parcel Futures, what's up? What happened to TikTok? Did they ban you? Bro, they have been banning me for a hot minute. For like Ever since they switched over to those USA servers, they said my what do you call it? My material is being replicated or something. I'm replicating it's not the original content. I'm replicating other people's content. I don't know. And I see all these other fucking traders um live streaming, right? I do the same shit. I'm the only one live streaming volume footprint candles, and I get banned. They're like, "Yo, you should be you should be streaming ICT so you get more viewers." Fuck out of here. What is your live stream schedule? Random. As soon as I finish the trade for now, as soon as I finish trading for the day, I'll get on. We're sweeping weekly opening here. Let's see. You see this right here? We got seller absorption over here. Sellers are aggressively hitting. For me, 200 is not aggressive. I guess it's just sellers selling at a bid here. But they got absorbed because this candle closed green, and now we're going higher. When you see a key level and you want to see a continuation, right? You want to see a continuation of buyers coming in here like this. Look at how much buyers are coming in right here. 369 from 31 to 388 is 300. Is more than 300%. How many percent is that? Mathematicians right here. You see how I just changed the 493 here? Look at that. 121 to 493, 500, 388. Boom. This candle should be ripping through previous day high right now. Rip. It has to rip. All these buyers are coming in here. It gotta rip. Right? If this closes green, we have a problem. All right. Now here, right? You can frame your entry for continuation. This is your big boy right here, 650. Right? You could frame your like this. The problem is, let's see, it's less than a 1 hour, right? Because you're targeting previous day high up here, right? Or if you want to tighten your stop to like 5 or 10 handles, but right now ATR is around 15, so you'll get hit easily. ATR is at 15, 15 points for every 15 candles. That's the average right now. Okay, so now you always put it at the bottom of the candle or 5 or 10 points underneath it for stop. This is negative R, right? Negative expected value right here for your trade, right? You see the big buyers come in. You see my AAB model, which is aggression and a delta flip here. The problem is the expected value or the risk management on this is not up to par. So you wait, right? That's all in my head already. I already had that all in my head already. I already knew I'm not coming in here because it's so then it's if you trade like that, your losers will be more than your winners. You get what I'm saying with expected value or positive expected value. This is a negative expected value trade. All right? Hi. Now that big buyer is gone. They came and they left. But looking back on the 5 minute, I need to see, I don't know. We're outside of the this yellow line right here is value area high. This is point of control and this value area low. This whole section right here, this whole section right here is your this is your fair value of the session, right? 70% of the time is going to stay within this range during the whole trading session, right? But right now, what's happening is we're in unbalanced territory or price discovery mode, which in auction market theory is that price wants to visit an area. Price buyers and sellers cannot agree on a price right now. Buyers have more buyers are in control more than sellers, and buyers and sellers want to find a fair price or like a price range where they can agree on a price now, right? So we are in unbalanced because we're above value area high here. This whole box right here is your fair value for the trading day, right? So 70% of the time it's in here, 30% of the time it's outside this box. Right now it's outside this box. These are conditions you want to trade in outside the box because it's the one direction, right? As volume and buyers and sellers step in here, these lines will move. Point of control will move, value area high and value area low. It's not going to be stagnant the whole or static the whole trading day. So you got to look out for those. You got to have them. Make sure on your 1 minute um on your 1 minute you have them in your site. See, I have them here. I understand value area highs down here, right? And if these value area high, value area low lines up with the key level, it's more of a confluence that there's going to be reaction in that area, right? You just don't hope. You look at the volume footprint candles and you understand that once it gets to these areas, you understand that buyers and sellers are going to come in here. You could look at level two, but level two, there's a lot of spoofing where they put the orders in the book and they remove it right before key levels hit, right? They put it there, they spoof you, and you get this book map and you see all these levels that limit orders are standing in there, right? They're resting limit orders. The problem is the institutions use this, right, as a way to advertise their orders, false advertisement, right? They want you to go up there so that they could just short it, or they want you to go up there so they could activate their. It's just a, it's just a saying, hey guys, I'm over here, right? Like come to this price so I could do whatever intention I want to do with it for my hedge fund or for my institution. I don't know, whatever big money does in those key levels, but or they want to hedge their options trading, then they go on these key levels. But um, yeah, if it lines up with your value area, high value area, low point of control, it's a good area that the price is going to react to, and you got to look at order flow while you look at these levels. Right now, ATR is 15. We're going. It's 11 o'clock. This is basic. This is normal operation for NQ right now, heading into lunch hour. All right, your time zone lunch hour usually is consolidates less volume. We have more mean reversion plays in lunch hour. But if buyers do step in lunch hour, then you could see it on the order flow. Do you also look for absorption at stacked and balanced zones? Stacked and balanced zones is just there's no absorption there. Stacked imbalances are usually a sign of aggression, right? Because when you stack imbalances, that means these imbalances are in a row, right? So stacked imbalances is three price levels in a row that one side is more in control. So if you take this, for example, this right here, actually, this is four because you see four green markers, 1, 2, 3, 4. So four levels here, buyers were more aggressive. You have 0 to 103, 0 to 111, 0 to 169, 39 to 335. So all this four levels is a sign of aggression, right? That's not a sign of absorption because see here you got zero prints, right? Zero prints mean these are an absence of sellers on the bid. So the next offer, so buyers had like a smooth transition. Any kind of buying here was a smooth one because the next offer was around this area, which is the 2010s. Right? Absorption is if you see these fuckers on the left side, like right here. If you see these fuckers on the left side, pressing market sell right here, right? They're getting in the bid right here, trying to push it down, but then the price is not this divergence, right? The price is not agreeing with all these sellers right here. You see all the sellers here, but the price It's not agreeing with what you're seeing on the bid, right? On the bid, you say, oh, they have to bring this price lower, but the candle closed green, right? So it's saying that it's getting absorbed by passive buy limit orders that are eating all these, market sell orders here and closing up here at 25.15. You know what I'm saying? This is a sign of absorption, right? This other one is actually aggression or absence of buyer or absence of the other side. Now we got a big seller right here, big boy. This is the one I really want like a indicator for volume footprint, but they don't do it. I just mark it out manually. We got this 470 seller right here, 100 to 470. So right here at 25.10, there's a seller here. Let's see if they come back in. Now, if you're those like pullback traders, you could trade those. Like you see the selling, right? And then you wait for it to pull back and you see if sellers come back in here on the second attempt. You could trade that way too if you wanted to. If we get a candle close above the candle that it originated from, that's when I know it's this guy is not coming back. You had all this price to come in here. You had like a 15, 10 point window here to come in again. He did not come in. Actually, buyers are stepping in harder than you, and they're about to make a stack bullish imbalance. Man, I want to bring this shit higher, bro. We've been stuck in this range, man, since last Friday the 13th. You also look for, no, I already answered that. TradingView Footprint is the best you've used so far. It's for sure the best visually. Yep. No, actually, this is the only one I ever tried. I saw Andre and Fabio use it. And saw a couple of like Patrick Neal, a couple of like the Robin Cup World Champions using it, like the tick-based one. I said, and they're using it with volume profile. So, I was like, okay, let me learn volume profile. Let me learn what they look for in order flow. And then when I started using volume footprint candles, I could see the aggression and the absorption. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, this guy's done. Yo, Paul B Trades, what's goody, bro? Uh, does anyone know why I don't see delta in total at the bottom of the candles? I don't look at I gotta watch my settings video. Ah, no. Good job, Siam. Siam, good job, brother. 4R, crazy. Expected value, brother. That's how I like to see it. Knows from low to high to determine the level and level of the gap. Um, I just do. Usually more volume is injected like around 11:50 to 12:10, getting to the lunch hour. I mean, if you were just a regular 5 minute candlestick guy, I mean, or VWAP trader, it looks good today. Anyone in a trade? Anyone in the trade? Master Shredder, do you have a YouTube video instead of TikTok for order flow strategy? I am in Hong Kong, not able to use TikTok. Damn! Yeah, it's on YouTube. I'm on YouTube Live. Hong Kong's in the building, baby. Foot Clan's supposed to be international. Bro, it's the day after the snowstorm. And they hit you with a 20-degree weather, bro. What the fuck? 20 effing degree weather. We'll stay on till like 12:10. I'm gonna stay on until 12:10. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Next Tuesday, another fucking blizzard? Wow, another 3 to 5 fucking next Tuesday, bro. Damn. Dude, bro. They banned Hong Kong a few years ago. Yeah, that sucks, bro. TikTok sucks now, man. Ever since they switched over to US servers, they've been um they've been banning my content. Not banning, but like throttling my content. I get like as if I'm a new user, bro. I'm like 200, 300 views. Like, mother, come on now. Damn, that candle. All sellers, all sellers control that candle. Yo, 11 to 13 inches next Tuesday? No way. The fucking back's popping, bro. Chinese TikTok was pop. Yo, I love. Oh, I just got on Chinese TikTok too at the end of it, like the end cycle of it. Yo, if I was early in that game, bro, Very nasty. I think Instagram Reels now are more like more what do you call it? Like more based on your interests. Because every time I'm on Instagram, it's all about trading. Swipe up, all trading. Nothing but trading. TikTok, they be like giving you all these other like niches that be popping off, like 1 million views right there. Buyer absorption here. See it? Buyer absorption and delta flip, right? So try to target weekly opening. Did we sweep weekly opening already? Yeah, we did a couple of times already. You see how much you see how much you frame? You're like, oh, let's just do this. See how much of a 2.75 R this is, bro? The low is 71, so like 60. Yeah, that's a good target near high actually. Target PDH baby. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign here that we had buyer absorption here. Actually, let's put here. Had buyer absorption right there. Buyer absorption right here. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. We have zero print two here. Oh, actually, what am I doing? I had buyer absorption, I said, right? Idiot. No, no, actually, not buyer absorption. Buyer, no. This is yeah. No, this is not. This is actually buying aggression, sorry. But there's no lime green markers here. I'm thinking like, yo, wait a minute. We should be going the other fucking way. Yeah, nah, this is not a good sign. This is not a good sign for sellers. I mean buyers. We got absorbed here. This is great because it lifted the candle here. The problem is we have a bearish imbalance right here. It should have brought this candle around, close around this area. My bad. What was I talking about? See? See what I'm talking about? If I was to trade that shit and live stream at the same time, you fuck me up. Talking about Chinese TikTok. See? Fucking Chinese TikTok. See? TikTok be fucking me up. I thought I was trying to long this shit. There's not even buyer absorption. See what I'm saying? We gotta be focused on the 1 minute, bro. That's why when people ask me, do you live stream and trade at the same time? No. No, you motherfucker. No, I don't. What would I do fucking that for? Yeah. The area high just changed to 970 here. So let's see if buyers will step in here. Because you see on the 5 minute, right? We're basing here. See if they step in here. Chinese TikTok was the shit, bro. I still like editing though. The reels on TikTok. That's what I do. I edit the reels on TikTok and I load them up on Instagram and YouTube. The crazy part is I do this shit all on the phone, bro. All that CapCut, I don't know, all that CapCut other stuff, I feel like that takes longer. And forget about long form YouTube videos. I'm new as shit to long form YouTube videos. Yo, all my YouTube videos, there's no editing. It's straight raw. I just go on the charts and I explain what's going on. No, there's no like editing. There's no music. Well, there's music, some of them. Everyone's done for the day, right? We all done? We all done in the chat? I think we're all done, man. I mean, I think it's safe to say. It's safe to say we all done, baby. Let's see, value area high. Yeah. Anyone live on the East Coast? Anyone live on the Northeast Coast? Wonder how much snow you guys got, man. Over here we got like 15 inches yesterday. Final tally, or a little over 15. Broke my back, bro. Houston, you lucky fuck. Never been to Houston. I would imagine the weather's always the same. Think about it. I don't think I've ever been to Texas, to be honest. Closest thing to Texas is Las Vegas I've been to. Crazy, right? Nothing happening here, boys. Yeah, 15 ATR. Normal activity right now. Yo, can't wait. You think Asia session is nice to stream tonight? With Trump speaking at 9? No wonder, bro. From Chicago, born and raised, but live in Cali now. Oh, shit. Cali, baby. I love Cali. San Diego, Las Vegas. I love the food there in Cali, man. Cali has way better food than over here, man. Man, Chicago, never been. That's one of my on my hit list this year, man. Chicago. Chicago in the summer. We'll be seeing those beaches by the city. Down is it downtown? I don't even know. See beaches right by the city. Like what? Chicago be doing it like that? Yeah, nothing. Here, example of the absorption here. Sellers again trying to get in here. Candle close green. I mean, visually, absorption is easy to see, right, guys? Look, you see all the red on the right side. If it closes green, absorption. But that's not an absorption area where I want to get in. It's not even, volume is low, and there's not even a big boy or big whale. Okay, I'm just trying to delete all my emails. I haven't checked my emails since yesterday. All right, we good. I used to work in a hash lab in Seattle. Oh shit! That means you was high as fuck every day, or do you have the mask? You probably had a mask. I used to work in a hash lab. Yeah, West Coast is different. Yes, I've never been to Seattle either, man. Cali and Vegas. I had a stopover in was it Colorado? Was it Denver? Yeah, that Denver airport huge, bro. You ever been to Denver airport? That shit like the size of how many football fields? Huge. Shoot. Ooh. This close green. What is that? The close green. Close green. What is that? That's absorption. Absorption. So, dude. Think you work. I thought you worked for like the post office, parcel futures. I thought you was like a mailman, but trading futures and about to get out of that mailman scene. Parcel futures. Should get some sleep. Sure. Oh wow, sellers came back right in there. Yo, the Indian population, bro. Maybe they be loving the AAD model, boy. Because it makes sense for them, right? I mean, for any fucking nationality, it makes sense. It makes sense to use order flow, even though you don't want to use order flow as your main strategy. You can always use it for confluence. You know what I mean? Confluence. You have more information. Ooh, if this can turn over 400, then perfect, bro. For shorts through value area low, but it did not. It got absorbed. Yeah, that's it. All right, we're good to go. Yeah, man. I think I'm liking YouTube more than TikTok though. TikTok, like the first 5 minutes already, and it's like stupid because sometimes I appeal it and it gets approved, and most of the time I appeal it, it don't get approved. So it's just fucking frustrating. Frustrating. Let's see if the volume is accumulating here. Yeah, about to be value area low soon here. I mean not value area, point of control here. See that low volume node right here? Aligns with the value area low. Actually, I didn't even like. This is gonna turn into point of control soon, around the 2500 area. Psych level, previous month low. Like the bulls and the bears are gonna fight here. Because if you see on the daily, it's like it's an area where it could just break in and break below here and then retest and go lower. I mean, I can go like this. Oh, actually, is that forecast? Is this one? I was on your path. Try to go like that, like that, like that. for the daily. Oh shit. Let's hook this shit up. Could go like that. That's why they're having a hard time right now here. Right? But if we look, let's look at this. Right? We could look at this. I didn't look at it today. We can look at here. Let's see. The most volume was up here. Lower. Yeah. This is a low volume node here too. And it lines up. Lines up with that. It's low volume node for this fixed range. Just leg up right here. We do a fixed range volume profile. Usually I use this for like pullbacks. Like I would want to pull back right here for this value area low, this whole leg, right? That means this is the fair value of the range, and then went below it, meaning it's on discount, and then we go higher, but it did not happen. And I don't need to pull that because I already got this guy right here. Probably bullish and balance right here. Bullish and balance already is order flows version of the ICT fair value gap. That's the real fair value gap, boys. This is the real fair value gap, boys. Right here, and this green box right here. This green box is all the way back here. Here. You could use it here too. I don't use it as support, but you can. If that's your style. See that green box right here? That was from when? Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Close power hour. There was some stack bullish imbalances. That should hit to the T right here. So you could use these as support too. I don't. You can. I don't. This one failed. This one failed. This one also failed. That's why I don't use them. Right here. Ooh, big boy. Hold up. There was a lot of fucking moves over here. Right through London High here. Look at this massive guy right here, bro. These three right here. Oh my God. These three. Weekly opening. Actually, I would have got out right here. Right there is what I've got now. Still a 1R. This guy right here. There's another big boy over here, 779. And then this guy came in and validated this guy. Right? And validated this guy. And then this huge motherfucker over here, this seller guy right here, bought the market lower here. And then it just point of control picked up. And now you have fair value around this area. That's what happened. Let's look at current order flow. See if this holds. So 1150. Right. The value area changed up here. This now has changed to point of control, like I said. And that's just normal, right? Because point of control will change. This is fair value. We're coming into lunch hour. Volume is drying up. Sellers and buyers are agreeing to this price. I think we see rejection of value area high here and a break into value. Yeah, I mean, we didn't have to break into value. We just they just confirmed that this area is now the fair value area. Now, if you're holding a trade and praying, you're that's when you don't want to see point of control. You're in a trade, and this and it changes right into your entry level. You gotta get out. Just get out and look for another. Just look for another trade when other participants come back in, because they're gonna chop you out around this area right now, around the 25-15 area. So coming into lunch hour, I would expect that we just stay here in this area. I mean, we've launched all the way up here from 61 to how big is that move? About 330-point move up, right? There should be an area where we just chill out for lunch hour. Unless the big boys come back in. Ooh, ooh, big boy right here. Big boy's here. Big boy right at weekly opening. Will they stack it? Will they stack it here? Oh no, it's about to get absorbed. No, no. Not a good sign though. That 544 should have ripped right through weekly opening though, right? Should have ripped right through here. Now let's see if they continue to buy here. See if they continue to buy here. I want you guys to see, man, if someone comes in here, big heavy size of weekly opening, the problem is lunch hour. That's probably not gonna happen. Yee. Bullish and bearish stacked imbalances. Now, lunch hour, you could frame trades from New York high, maybe to point of control, rejection, about like a 31-point move if you see sellers coming at New York high or previous day high. But previous day high, we are above value area. You want to do mean reversions underneath value area high within the range, within the fair value range. But I would try to, if I saw sellers come in here at New York high, right, I would take it. Yeah, 30 is a 30 could be a nice number. That's a positive expected value right there. Yep. Yeah, that's the big boys come in. Big players with size come in. Size equals pressure. Sign equals pressure, and if that pressure is being absorbed, then that's a that's even more of a eye opener. Yeah, 400 is like when you see those bubbles in like order flow charts. Those big players. That's what I want. That's what I want. TradingView to change. I want them to have like a some sort of like alert or like a some sort of visual on the footprint. That's why I do it manually right now, so I can see it. And you see how they're holding for now. I mean, sellers are selling the 30s and the buyers are buying the 25s. That's what's happening here. That's why we're stagnant right now. Because you see the pink marker and the green marker. You see how they're here, and you see how they're here and here right now. Yo, Paul V, you ever watched the Jersey Shore? Yeah, they had a Paulie D, but we got a Paulie V, baby. Yo, you don't DJ, right? Paul V trades? That'd be fucking crazy. That'd be sick. Paulie D and Paulie V, baby, both DJs. You nuts, bro. You got a DJ. People will be like, yo, I thought I was here to see Paulie D. It's Paulie V, baby. Nah, fuck that. I'm better than Paulie D. Paulie V. Yo, what's the V stand for? Because for Paulie D, I think it stands for dick. Yours probably stands for what? Vagina. Meaning you get the vagina. You know what I mean? Tell him. Talk to him. Paulie V. Come on. Yeah. Nah, I figure I'm just fucking with you. Just messing around, man. Just like my fucking foot clamp. People think I might have a fucking foot fetish. I don't have a fucking foot fetish. It just goes with the theme, footprint. You know what I mean? Don't think I have a foot fetish out here. I'm fucking getting hard off feet. Big, big, big. How to get your indicator AAD, sir? There's no indicator for AAD. It's a model, first off. And how you have a course to use that indicator and more deeper. Except your video on YouTube? Nah, no course. I don't sell a course. I don't sell no Discord. Free education on Discord. That's all. Indicator, you gotta have premium subscription on TradingView. What happened? Oh Lord, it's fucking up. Stream is effing up. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you can see the stream or hear me, but it looks like it's reloading right now. You probably let me thumbs up on the chat. Thumbs up in the chat if it's good or not. If it's good, if you can hear me and it's good, thumbs up. See, you're fucking around, boy. Oh no, it's not. It just paused. Sorry. How come it paused? What a fucking bum. Uh, yeah, you just need premium on TradingView. If you go on my link tree on YouTube on my bio, yeah, $15 off your next month. You use volume footprint candles. This guy's holding up the whole market here. This 1154 guy. Fucking holding up the whole market, bro. They got 7 minutes to make a big move here. I don't think it's gonna be any kind of move. About to eat some lunch, boy. Good lunch. Holiday, holiday, holiday. Holiday, holiday. AD only works on the 1 minute or also works on the 5 minute. Yeah, we got some people using it on the 5 minute. You could frame a trade ID on the 5 minute. Entry, that'll be up to you. But you can see the absorption and the aggression on the 5 minute overall. I just do 1 minute because I am a fucking psychopath. I'm quick on the trigger, boy. Oh, bang! You get more precise with 1 minute, actually. To be honest, you can see which level is the one where they're really coming in. Like this green box I just drew for you. You can't see it in the 5 minute. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it, but the reason why this is 649 is because that 1 minute candle was about 500. You know what I mean? You can still use it. I've never personally have used it, but you let me know. Join the Discord, Chang. We'll talk about the 5 minute together. Throw ideas at each other. You know? Okay, sir? All right, sir. Go on Discord, sir. And you let us know how it is on the 5 minutes, sir. I'm just fucking with you. I feel like it's like a fucking professional conversation when someone calls me sir, or I feel like I'm older. You know what I mean? I'm pretty young status, but just call me by my real name, man. Master Shredder. Just call me Mello. You can call me Mello. I'm fucking around. It's just a theme, baby. Master Shredder and the Foot Clan. Boy, you ain't fucking with us. What? You looking for a pullback? We already got in there. You are the exit liquidity, boy. You are the exit liquidity, boy. Well, like ICT said, turtle soup. Guys are turtle soup, boys. I just bought the vanilla course. What is a vanilla course, bro? Oh shit, my boy, my buhay. From the Philippines. Finally, I got one of y'all. Welcome to the #1 Filipino trader on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, my friend. Born and raised in America, but my roots are Philippines, boy. I know they call everybody ma'am sir. I know it's always. I'm like, yo, ma'am sir, what? They be killing it. Yo, okay, sorry, ma'am sir, sorry, ma'am sir. I'm like, yo, I'm not a ma'am though. I'm a sir, not a ma'am. Ma'am sir. Yo, we're in the Philippines, bro. This guy's killing it from the PI. Oh my god. Yo, lunch hour is just like Asia session, bro. Horrible. All right, New York High, boys. Ooh, instead of seeing rejection, big boy came out. Damn, that would have been nice if it was three more, but that's actually a big boy because it happened right before not market candle close here. It went boom. Uh-oh. They're coming in here. Why is it red though? 388, 387, 400. You gotta push. You gotta push here. It has to push. Dude, boom, right there. Above previous day high and buy stops got activated there as you can see right when we hit previous day high here. It already jumped up to 380, 309 right here. Right? All right, big boys are here. Big boys are here. Big boys are here. One. Big boy number two. Right here. All right. Now let's see if we get continuation here. At 12:10 they come in, right? At one time, the time I want to leave. Yeah. They come in here. They come in. Said, what? You ain't trying to go to lunch now, are you? Are you guys trying to go to lunch like right now? Ah, I got you. I'm gonna go all the way up to previous week high. Got you guys. Just go to lunch. Got you. Don't worry about me. I'm not gonna go higher. I'm just gonna stay around point of control here. All right, I want to follow this until we see until until we can see buyers are in control on every level. This just turned into a bearish, I mean bullish. Um, right? Buyers are coming in here strong, strong, strong. They're fighting back now. Fighting back. Let's see these guys get absorbed here. Oh, big boy coming in too. Big boy's in the house. Let's see if you get absorbed. Ooh, this candle turns green. What? Ooh, ooh, wee. All right, shifted. Just shifted to buyers in control right there in that section. Nope, sellers were back in control here. Still, we are still holding the last known piece of aggression here. All right, we're still holding this green box here. Do not like how this 667 here got absorbed, right? This 667 should have brought us higher too, right? But we do stay in this green box, which still is a price level where last known buyers came in. Let's see if they hold the line here at the 70s. Actually, yeah, the 70s where they're holding the line. Is it enough? You got the volume. The problem is the time of day. And we're getting enough participants come in and follow this guy. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I do not like that candle for buyers. Do not like it. Do not like it. There's buyer absorption here, you can see. 75s they came in. Testing previous day high here. Mm, back to fair value here probably. One more survivor left. This was 400 right here. This could be a nice play, right? If we see more aggression right here and buyer, we see absorption right here, right? But the delta is still green. If we were to have this guy at around 400 with a negative delta here, right? You could have framed a trade from here, stop loss like up here. Could have framed the trade back to point of control. Oops. Could have framed the trade right back to point of control here. And that would have been a 2R, right? Previous day high is really an area where a lot of people look at, boy. Hold the hell this guy right here. So you could also frame a break and retest of this um, big boy right here. Valley area is right here. So we're outside of valley area, meaning we are in price discovery mode right now, unbalanced again, right? If it wants to go higher, that means it's searching for another area where we can agree on price for both buyers and sellers. But the buyers have to hold here at the 55s, actually at the 50s. 50s is where you hold the line, but goddamn, this is lunch hour, so don't expect much, bro. Yeah, that was exciting. I thought we were gonna get a rip more higher, but you see how I was already getting worried here, and I got worried here. You know, absorption and another sign of absorption and a bearish imbalance, right? So when you're following order flow and you're holding trades, this is the stuff you don't want to see going against you if you're in longs. And you see how I frame trade ideas with positive value, expected value. You know what I mean? You gotta do that all in your head, boy, in a 1 minute time frame. You ready? Are you guys ready for that? Bro, there's no course, bro. I don't know if you're in the right link. There's no Finello course. I don't have a course. I didn't, if I DM'd you, that's not me. If I messaged you, it's not me. All right? Don't get scammed out here, guys. Do not get scammed. Yeah, I put the real link over here on the chat. That's the real link to the free Discord. Don't buy a course. Finello. Where are these scammers getting these names though? Finello? That's wild ass fucking name. Alright guys. I am out of here. That is your version of order flow today with me. And I hope you learned something. And I hope you use it in your trading. Um, and volume footprint candles just gives you more information. Just like being like a samurai, just like what Andrea said. It's like being a samurai. I am giving you the sharpest sword out there to go fight your battles. And I'm teaching you how to swing it, how to defend yourself, and how to be aggressive with it. Right? I'm giving you that samurai sword. It is you and your responsibility how you are gonna use it. But yeah, I'm active on Discord. You got any more questions? I'll be on Discord. Um, yeah, I don't know, might go stream later for Trump. Trump speaks at 9. Stream with y'all, see how these candles move while that fucker's talking. But other than that, guys, I see you on the Discord. Peace.